energy. And invite the spirit of the living God in this reading. Amen. Hey Taurus, this is Toya Tarot here with your general and love reading for the month of February 2019. Okay, so this month we're going to try something different. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to pull 3 cards for the romance, the relationship and love situation, and then we're going to go ahead and pull some other cards for your general read as well. Okay. And then by the end of it, we're going to pull some spiritual advice cards also, okay? All right. Okay, so we're not going to be all up in my face this month either, okay? It's about the cards. I want you guys to see your cards, okay? So what are the messages? Okay. 1, you got Taurus. Pay attention to the red flags. You deserve love. You are lovable. And a wedding. Oh, wow, Taurus. Engagement is at the bottom. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me right now is that this red flag you need to pay attention to is either from a friend, maybe, a friend, or a... Hold on, Taurus. I got to get this together, boo. Could be a friend or your love interest, the person that you're engaged to, okay? Or someone that you are you're thinking of taking your relationship to the next level. So you need to pay attention to the red flags before that, okay? That's what it's looking like right now, Taurus, okay, honey? Like, you need to pay attention to some things. It says the signs of caution in you. You are lovable. The situation involves marriage. So maybe it's the person that you're with. Maybe you were thinking about, getting more serious with them. And you got some stuff that's going on that is not too favorable as far as their behavior is concerned at this point. So we're going to go ahead and clarify to see exactly what this is all about, Taurus. And then, okay. You got the 7 of Cups reversed. So this person had too many options, honey. They didn't know what to choose. They were very confused. They're not confused anymore, or either you're not. Okay. They're... pay attention to the red flags. What are the red flags here? Okay. Okay, so Taurus, you are paying attention to the red flags. Okay? You no longer are confused. You're not, for some of you, this could be anybody in the relationship or in the love situation. Okay? So you basically had a couple of options. You had some options, as most Tauruses do, honey. You had a couple of suitors, and you chose somebody. You had a couple of options. Now you decide, you made a decision. You're not as confused anymore, but you weren't talking to the person, and you weren't taking any action towards the person, or maybe you're not at this very moment. So even though you paid attention to the red flags, basically made a decision, stopped talking to the person, and decided not to move forward towards them. Not exactly sure if this is the person that you are engaged to, or that you are thinking about marrying, or maybe you're already married to them. Maybe you're thinking about taking the relationship to a deeper level, or maybe you were thinking about marriage with this person, and now that's just not happening because you're no longer delusional about the state of the relationship, okay? No longer delusional, so you deserve love, okay? So Spirit is telling me that basically Taurus has been going through some things where they may not feel like they're lovable. Why is this here? One more card, Spirit. One more card for Taurus. Why is it? Okay. 2 of Pentacles reversed. You've made a decision not to have a rebirth. Okay. You have the Page of Swords. Whew. Okay, so you realize that you deserve love, okay? You made a decision to keep it moving in a situation, okay? So why is the wedding card here? Because that is confusing me, honey. Why is that here? If Taurus is like, anyway, they keeping it moving. They like, next, thank you, next. Gotta figure out, oh, okay. Okay, so for some of you who are married, you are walking away from or feeling like you're disappointed in a situation where there's somebody that was basically stubborn or just kind of like ruling with the iron fist and not really paying attention to the way that Taurus felt or Taurus's lover, somebody in the relationship, either Taurus or the lover of Taurus, basically felt like they wanted to walk away and just leave whatever they had, just leave the relationship or the marriage behind because they felt like nothing was changing. Nothing was going to change. Nothing was going to get better or nothing was going to turn in their favor. So regarding the relationship, again, it states that Taurus is done, even with the marriage situation. Okay. So maybe it was the engagement that was there and then you decided not to go through with the wedding. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that love situation, Taurus. You're like, I'm over it. You saw what you came, you saw, you went. Okay? Okay, so what is the general message that you have for Taurus? Okay? Uh, uh, okay. Okay. Okay, it's too many cards. We're going to have to pull some more, Taurus. Give me one moment. Let me get this off the floor. Honey, because it's just too much going on. We're going to try this again. Okay? What is the message that you have for Taurus? The month of February 2019. Message that you have for Taurus. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So now you're in a space of solitude. You're going to be triumphant and successful. You succeeded in basically not putting yourself in yet another situation that is not going to be beneficial to you. Okay? You're at a time where you are going within yourself. You're learning self-love. You're learning how to um, be with yourself, like be in solitude. You love this person. You're going to miss them. You have memories of love. Um, but at this particular time, you're not with it. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have material and spiritual prosperity. As I said before, you're in this solitude moment. Okay? You're going to have prosperity. Okay? But it's just right now you're sad because of the situation that happened between you and this person, or just sad in general. Maybe it's just some things that you are now starting to look at about yourself in this moment of solitude that you have right now. You will be triumphant regarding these situations. You will have the prosperity that you seek. So while you're in solitary, you're praying, you're meditating, you're thinking, you're trying to just change your way of being, and that will work out in your favor. Okay, Taurus. Okay, triumphant success over worry. Right now you're worried. Okay. Okay, so basically you found out someone was being sneaky. Someone was lying to you about something. You just got, a message basically about it. is what happened. You were worried, and that's just what happened. You will be successful over it. Oh, the try. Okay. So you're in solitude about a love relationship or a relationship of some sort that basically caused you some heartache, some stuff that you found out about. I'm guessing the red flag. Taurus, your reading is turning out to be a daggone love reading. You're not even sign up for that. Oh my goodness, you got. Okay, I just gotta show you this, okay, honey. So I mean, whether you like it or not, the cards are like, oh no, we're gonna talk about this relationship issue. Okay, so we have the King of Wands reversed. This person is like not taking action towards a situation anymore. Um, Not very communicative. They're just kind of like, oh no, they're not dealing. Then you got the Lovers in reverse. You got the Two of Cups. Every relationship card in this one clarifier, okay? Two of Cups reverse. Soulmates reversed. Relationship reversed. Marriage, Hierophant, reversed, okay? So now you're in solitude about this. So basically, essentially, when there's a death of anything, relationship, friendships, there's a mourning period. You are now in the mourning period, Taurus. Okay, memories of love. Why is this here? Coming out of mental conflict. Even though you miss this person, you love this person, and you're sad, you're coming up out of mental conflicts. You feel imbalanced right now, but things are going to change. Things are going to get better. You feel like everything is off right now. You know, you feel imbalanced. You know, you're coming up out of being guarded and wounded and you know, battling. You're like, I'm tired of fighting. You know, now you're at a space where you're going to feel, no matter how much you decide you don't want to feel, you're going to allow yourself to feel, which is perfectly normal. That's where you're at with it now, Taurus. Give me one moment. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and see what the advice is. What's the advice you have for Taurus in the month of February 2019? What's the advice that you have for them regarding the situation that is on their mind? What is the advice that you have for them regarding the situation on Taurus's mind for the month of February 2019? Bottom of the deck, you have choose wisely. For your advice, you have sacrifice. Basically, a sacrifice is going to need to be made. Okay, you have the emotional loss card, which basically means you need to heal. Take the time to heal and do the work in order to have a positive movement forward. That would be meaning positive thinking, positive affirmations, just removing yourself from things negative that don't serve you anymore. You know, do whatever you got to do. Okay, so sacrifice. You're going to have to say, okay. Okay, so the sacrifice card is clarified by the Knight of Cups reversed, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot, okay? So whatever this situation is, Taurus, you're going to basically be triumphant. You just have to, like, I don't know how to say this so it doesn't sound jacked up. Get up out your feelings. That's what you're going to have to do. Get up out your feelings and fight to come out of this, you know, and move forward in a positive manner. So you're going to have to, even though it hurts, nobody's saying not to feel. It's just that you're going to have to come, you know, you're going to have to, like, make sense of it all and then process it and then turn your pain into a purpose. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a pain into purpose, okay? Emotional loss. Okay, we have the King of Swords. You are unhappy, okay? And you were not listening to your intuition. So now the advice is to cut out things that don't suit you once again. You know, deal with the emotional loss, feel the emotional loss, cut out things that don't suit you, and work towards finding your happiness. And make sure you're listening to your intuition going forward in this situation. So that's the advice to you. The positive movement forward is to try to bring yourself out of the confusion, okay? Right now you're in a space where you're confused, which is why you're basically in solitude. You're trying to make sense of everything, okay? So this is regarding whether or not to be single or to try to move forward in a relationship. So you were confused. You need to come up out of that. You need to make a positive movement forward, whatever that is, okay? If you feel that it's going to be you being single, you feel like you... Because I'm seeing you, you know, if you're single, you got the coin, honey. And then if you're in a relationship, you know, you have stability, okay? But I don't know if it's the person that you're with or if it's, you know, someone else. Yeah, I feel like that's, for some of you, I'm getting that basically it's in a relationship. You have to make the choice to make a positive movement forward. Okay? Some of you, you're single. The confusion was that you wanted to be single. You weren't trying to be serious. You weren't trying to be with anyone. Maybe you were going through arguments with your partner regarding the seriousness of the relationship, whether or not it was going to be serious. And you were like, I don't know, I'm weighing it. But in this situation, you have to come up out of the confusion and make a positive movement forward, whatever that may be, whatever choice you need. Now, the red flags, of course, regarding the love cards that I pull, like, pay attention to them. If this person is, you know, because you got the 7 of cards again on that. 7 of cups again on that. And then you just got it on the positive movement forward. Both times the 7 of cups was reversed. So you're coming out of being confused. So the message I just keep getting is basically you were confused about who to pick. But you know who to pick, but you're confused about who to pick. Or whether or not to pick being single and just say bump everybody. So, I mean, that's up to you, Taurus. Whatever you want to do, boo-boo, okay? So we're going to go with what is the outcome for Taurus in the month of February 2019 regarding whatever situation it is that they have on their mind. What is the outcome of this situation for Taurus in the month of February 2019? What's the outcome? Oh, okay. Hangman wanted to pop out, even though I'm not pulling cards from here right now. I'm just shuffling. So you're going to need to watch and wait. See things from a different perspective. Really weigh your options, your pros and your cons. Solitude card was at the bottom of the deck just now, and that shuffle all over again. So I see that. What is the outcome for Taurus in the month of February 2019 regarding this situation? Truth is going to... Okay. All right. For one, you're going to be gaining that authoritative control that Taurus usually has in situations. So you'll be regaining that. The truth is going to come out about a few things. So I'm guessing some of the people, the options that you had, you're going to find out the truth about these people and the mask that they're wearing. You're going to begin to use your intuition more, which is great. It's going to work out great for you. Okay. And then you're going to have partnerships and alliances. So there are going to be a lot of business partnerships and contractual agreements that are going to go well. You're going to listen to your intuition. Let's see what we got here on the bottom. Okay. So it's the waiting game. It's only a matter of time before all of that happens, but you have to do the work while you're in this solitude moment, Taurus. Okay, stop being so stubborn also, because these cards are giving me a hard time, and all I keep hearing is stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. I know you're a bull, but don't act like it. Okay? All right. Cards falling out. They can't wait to show up. Okay, what we got? That ain't for me. That ain't for me, and that ain't for Taurus. Okay. Alright. We're going to go ahead and find out why is truth here for Taurus in the month of February 2019. Why is truth here? Why is truth here? Okay, you're gonna be finding the outcome is basically you're gonna find out the truth, and you're gonna give yourself the gift of honesty. Okay, you're gonna decide whether or not you want to move forward regarding a situation that is worrying the crap out of you. You're trying to make a decision as to why, whether or not you should invest anything else in this situation, which you'll find out what that is. You know, by using your intuition, which is why that's here. So why it's here. You're going to take a leap of faith. Okay. And turn your back on the relationship, on a relationship, a soulmate situation, partnerships and alliances. You're going to have some quick messages that you're coming up out of conflict. Okay. All right. So you're going to get some quick messages. Partnerships and alliances. Coming up out of conflict with a Knight of Cups. So there's a masculine energy that is very singular, selfish, immature. Now this could be in business or in relationship. But you're going to get some messages from this person, and then they're going to be trying to come up out of conflict with you. They don't want to go through the conflict with you anymore. And then there's going to be a new birth of some sort. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and pull the spiritual advice for Taurus in the month of February, and then we'll be done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, comment down below if it resonated with you, because I really love to hear your feedback. I thank you guys so much for watching with me thus far. I really do appreciate it. And hello to the person that's watching right now. Thank you so much for the support. Please go and follow me on Instagram at Toya Tarot. I have Facebook. It's called Toya Tarot as well. If you'd like a personal reading or a more in-depth reading, email me at toyatarot@gmail.com. We can set up a reading. They're $25 for 40 minutes. And that would be about it. So let's go ahead. What is the spiritual advice that you have for Taurus for the month of February? There you go. Okay, you have inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreats to recharge and heal your light and support others. That's what we just said, Taurus. Okay, rediscover a soul flame. You got rediscover the lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. The relationship with yourself is one that is just as important. First God, or your higher power, whatever it is that you believe in, that is a very important relationship first, and then yourself, and then anybody else can come after that. Okay, start loving yourself, Taurus. Okay, then you have divine alchemy at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall spiritual energy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Okay, make yourself happy. Okay, because nobody can do it for you. If you don't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Ooh. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful February. I will see you in March. Again, like, share, and subscribe until we see